Hey everybody, this is Rex here at Watson's Marine. Got a couple of new things we want to show you again today. New company we just got some stuff in from is called Molix. Some of you may have seen this bait on the internet. I hope I pronounce it right. It's called a Super Natto. If you will, it's kind of like a frog type bait, soft body, collapse on the hooks like the frog type hooks. It's got a little streamer behind it to give it a little bit more action. But what you may notice is it has a bill, like a crankbait. Now I've got to just mess around with it a little bit. It's a pretty neat feeling bait, and it's got a pretty good wide wobble to it. And you can crank this thing, and like if you hit a piece of grass or a piece of structure, you can just rip it real good. It goes right back to doing its thing. And it's just something, a different approach that fish haven't seen yet. Pretty big buzz about this bait. Next thing up, and we added a whole line of their baits, and we'll go through a couple of them here real quick, but they've got some really neat looking concepts and some stuff that you just haven't really seen before. This other bait's called a cursor. It's actually got magnets that will hold these hooks in place while you're working this bait. If you notice, it's got a little spinnerbait blade trailer underneath it. It's a soft plastic body on this bait, and what I've been telling people, to me it looks like a cross between a crankbait, a swim bait, and a spinnerbait all rolled into one. But on the fish head spin type baits, that type presentation, I thought it'd make a really good bait to like maybe flip around a boat dock or bridge columns or something like that. That's another neat little concept from these guys. They've got a real nice looking little series of crankbaits. It's called the Sculpo. This is a medium runner. It's kind of this particular color is almost a clear looking crawdad. And man, you really can't appreciate the detail of these baits until you see them up close and personal. Swim bait. Got a swim bait here. It's called the Viz Shad. And it's one of the few swim baits that I've thrown that you actually will get, the body will have that little vibration to it as well as the tail wobbling on it. As you can see, they're really, really soft, but it's a little bit more durable than a lot of the hollow belly baits out there. But I've thrown this bait, I've caught some fish on this bait. I think that'll be a really good one. And then for the finesse guys, this is just one of a few different soft plastic baits they have out. This particular little worm is called a Sligo. This is a 5-inch. And this little tail on this bait is just, it's paper thin. And you can see, just holding it here, what kind of movement you can get out of that tail. On a dead sticking presentation, that little tail just nothing makes it move. I believe that'll be a really good bedfish bait, springtime bait. These smallmouth in this part of the country ought to be real happy when they see one of them coming, and real mad after they get hooked by it. But that's some of the new stuff we've got from Molix. Got some great looking baits. Come down and see us. Get some of this stuff, take it out and try it. We don't get a chance to fish as much as we'd like to, so you can help and give us some reports of what these baits are doing. And like I say, I've used a couple of them, caught a few fish on them already, but I think you'll really like it.